今日から始まったロイヤルズとの3連戦初戦、大谷翔平選手がいきなりの先頭打者ホームランを打ってくれました。4球目を見事に振り抜き、5回に外野スタンドにある噴水にぶち込む特大弾、5回にも同点スリーベースヒットで勝利に大きく貢献しました。試合後の現地放送を翻訳してお届けいたします。
Dodgers win it 5-4. Let's head back to the booth in Kansas City. Check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Eric Karros.
All right, EK, we're sweating up here, and it's not just because of the Kansas City humidity, a nail-biting win for the Dodgers.
Exciting, though, and a little bit of everything, right? We got some good relief pitching, some key hits, Shohei going deep, Max Muncy going deep, Mookie, huge hit, and culminating, Freddie Freeman getting the save with a huge pick at first base to complete a double play.
And Tanner Scott's done it now 3 times in the last 4 games. Excellent work from the lefty. And now you look to the righty. Shohei Ohtani, third Ohtani bump day.
Exciting to see him throw tomorrow. It's going to be a day game. It's going to be warm here. Want to also see where is he hitting in the lineup. But there is talk that he is going to throw possibly 2 innings. So there'll be a sit down. We'll get to see him come out again. But as always, excited to see Shohei take the hill.
However many innings, we're looking forward to it. And we hope you'll join us for it on Saturday.
All right, here's what's ahead on the schedule. It's a 1 p.m. start time tomorrow with Shohei Ohtani on the mound, 11 a.m. for Sunday's getaway day game. Then the Dodgers back at the Ravine, a 6-game homestand. Wednesday is Yoshinobu Yamamoto bobblehead night. It's also Clayton Kershaw going for his 3,000th strikeout. Friday night, the Astros will be in town for some 4th of July fireworks. All of these games right here on Sportsnet LA. Nailed it, Jay here. 7 strikeouts on the number tonight. So that means tomorrow you can go to Jack in the Box. Get a free Jumbo Jack for the purchase of a large drink only at LA area restaurants. Today was Dustin May. He carried the load. I guess he had 3 of those 7 strikeouts. Really, this was all about the bullpen, though, as they went the final 5 innings and got everybody some free food in the process. Let's go back to Kansas City. Max Muncy, a big 2-run home run tonight, is with David Bassett.
Max, you and Shohei obviously flexed the muscles today. How well are you seeing the ball travel deep into the zone?
Yeah, seeing it good right now. Felt good all night long. Just getting good results. Trying not to do too much, and I think that's the biggest thing. Just, letting the at-bat come to me, and when I do that, generally, I feel good about what's going to happen.
Did you feel like that had enough distance for the waterfall?
You never know here. It's a big field. I mean, I felt really good off the bat, but like I said, it's a big field. You never know. So,
do you feel like you guys got the Royals' best shot tonight? I mean, obviously they haven't been playing well. You guys have a bullseye on your back just everywhere you go.
I don't really know how to answer that, David. I'll be honest. It's the big leagues. Every team is good. I don't care what records say. Any given night, any team can go out there and give you a hard time. And, it's a good team over there. I don't care what their record is. It's a good team.
Dave said before the game, it still feels like you guys aren't quite playing at your best right now. Is it the last couple of weeks just kind of felt like finding different ways to win, even when things aren't flawless out there?
I think right now what we're doing is, every night it's a different guy. We haven't gotten everyone to click at the same time, but we've had, enough guys to take over on certain nights that we've been able to, kind of roll through it. But, I think we're still waiting for everyone to get going at the same time.
What'd you think about that snow cone scoop by Freddie?
That's incredible. I don't know how he did that one. That was really cool.
Thank you.
Jerry, I think Max Muncy's on a little bit of a heater. 4 games. He's driven in 15 runs in 4 games, has 4 bombs, another one tonight.
I mean, he's having great at-bats. And he did mention, yes, I'm getting results, but he's worked extremely hard to get those results, hitting both lefties and righties. Once again, I just love his plate discipline, driving the ball to all fields. And for him to go big fly center field at that stadium in Kansas City, that's good to see. But it really started here. Going opposite way on a line. Grand slam. I love that swing. And we know about the power pull side. But when he's using the entire field, that's when he's at his best, especially against left-hand hitters. So great to see Max Muncy being that run producer once again and having that confidence, because we definitely need his production, especially, obviously, Mookie and Freddie aren't doing their thing right now. You know they're going to get hot, but we definitely need his production. Look at this. 410 to dead center. Ball doesn't carry that well as well. Great swing.
You know, they were asking Dave Roberts before the game about Max Muncy and what he's seen, and he's talking about he seems to be shorter to the ball, you know, giving himself some time, recognizing the pitches, and he's exactly right. You know, Max Muncy's going out there. It looks like we know he has a good eye. We know he's disciplined at the plate, but at the same time, when he's getting the pitches, he's able to square the ball up, get that backspin on the ball. As Jerry mentioned, driving it to all fields, but doing all of that as well is really impressive, because I think there are times when you're struggling, you try to do too much. You get a little bit long to the ball. You're trying to add some extra power to whatever it may be, and he knows right now, he's seen it. He just has to be short to the ball, and it's going for him.
Pretty dangerous guy to have in that 8th spot in the lineup where Max Muncy was tonight. He went deep. Dodgers get the win. Carl's Jr. moment of the game. Nomar, this is why you never want to arrive to a Dodger game late, because this could happen to start the game.
Well, he's leading off, and if he gets a pitch he can handle, he can drive it out of the ballpark and just make sure everybody's in their seats. They probably have their cameras ready. They're all filming because they know there's a chance of something special to happen with Shohei Ohtani. And once again, he delivered. And we were talking about before the game, hard place to hit a home run. Right. Shohei was like, no, it's not.
Not for him. Number 29 on the season, 8th time this year, Jerry, already that he has led off a game with a home run.
Nomar just touched on something. I'm telling you guys, these guys watched the pregame show, and you're right, Shohei Ohtani getting ready for the Wago. He heard us. Oh, it's tough to go deep. I'm going to do it. We're going to show it Access 360. Leadoff home run. He didn't wait around his second, third, or fourth to bat. I'm going to do it leading off. Great job of seeing some pitches first. Here's a 4-seam fastball ahead in the count 1-0. He gets a fastball out of third. He didn't want that. 1-1. Looking at the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch to hit, hoping to get an off-speed later in the at-bat. Now you go to battling. Oh, you get a hanging cambio. Center cut. Does not miss it. I love the swing. I love the bat path. 1-0. Good guy. See him pointing to our set with us thousands of miles away here in studio. That's who he's pointing at. Great swing, head down on contact. The exit velo 110 miles an hour, but you're going to see it. He's going to get the head of the batter. Look where his head's at. He's behind the baseball, but the hands are flying. Look at the extension down through the ball. Outstanding swing. One more look at it. It traveled, my estimation, 525 feet. Look where it lands, John. Look where it lands into the deluge. Deluge. We talk about the waters, the fountains, and one of my favorite people that have ever walked the earth, Noah. Okay, guess who he hit off of? Noah, and down came the deluge of water. Well done, Shohei Ohtani.
Way to tie that in there, Jay Hare. Let's head back to Kansas City. Dustin May gave up 4 runs in his 4 innings of work, is standing by with DV and the media.
Dustin, you've been a workhorse for the team, making every start, going 5 innings. Did you feel like you were fighting command early on today?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Why do you believe that?
Just couldn't execute.
How about for those innings where you got to 2 outs and then just kind of had some at-bats keep rolling? Is that kind of the biggest frustration, is not being able to finish off some of those rallies there?
Yeah, I mean, it's all around. I don't know what to say.
Is it tough to harness all that because your pitches move a lot? I mean, did you feel like Will was helping you out as much as he could back there too?
I mean, no. I mean, I've been doing it all year. It's just not. It just wasn't a good day.
I think last start or the start before that you were getting to the point where just being able to say you're healthy and pitching innings was not good enough anymore. Have we passed that point?
I would say so, yeah.
What do you do about that?
Got to be better. I don't know what to tell you.
How big was it for you guys to keep it rolling after sweeping the Rockies tonight to keep this?
Good. It was good to get a team win. It sucks that I had to go out and suck, but it's a good thing that our guys can score some runs.
Nomar, we heard from Dustin May a few minutes ago. Very frustrated. He had command issues all night.
Major command issues. You know, I think when you start looking at Dustin May and over his past few performances, we say just look in the middle of the plate, but his pitches aren't even competitive out of his hand. And this is what you're, as a hitter, you're going, well, that's a ball, because that was coming right at you. And then you're going, okay, they're balls. You're able to lay off them. Even when you're in counts where you're thinking, when he has so much movement, if it's competitive, you're thinking, okay, it can miss the barrel. You can get weak contact, because even when you're on the defensive as a hitter, 0-1, 1, but it's right out of his hand. It's a ball. And then over the middle of the plate, there it is, and you're able to do damage. So you just can set your sights in the middle of the plate because these aren't even close. You're like, listen, right out of his hand, you're going to recognize that it's a ball. So just look over the middle of the plate, like right there, like to that man who has a beautiful swing, and you do not want to hang one to him because he can do damage, and he does exactly that. I think the home runs that we've seen him give up over last, say, 7, 8 outings that he's had, the balls have been right over the middle of the plate. And I think the book is coming and say, look, or he'll give you one over the middle of the plate. It'll be there. Be patient. Wait for it. Yeah, we know he has all this movement. We know he has a sinker. But look for it because you're going to be able to recognize those being balls right out of his hand.
That's a great point because that's what we're saying in hitters meetings. I mean, we know Dustin May has incredible talent. He's got great movement. But when you don't have command, and you're all over the place. That's what Salvador Perez, who's been a great player for a long time, I think a Hall of Famer, when you missed that badly, he was sitting middle of the plate. I'm not swinging the bat. I'm going to wait for it to be on a tee, rock it to left. And obviously, Bobby Witt, I'm looking middle. If it's even black, I'm going to let it go because it's probably going to dart out of the zone. That's why he hung that slider. He did not miss it. So you got to be able to command the strike zone, keep guys honest. When you're not keeping guys honest, big leaguer's going to square you up, man.
Dodgers bullpen, though, was there to deliver the final 5 innings and get that 5-4 win. The closer, Tanner Scott, is with David Bassett.
Tanner, can you just take us through that 9th inning? You obviously got a little bad luck there, but found a way to get out of it.
Well, I mean, it happens. Baseball's not easy, and luckily we got a pretty good defense behind us, and that was a sweet double play to end it.
Yeah. What did you see on that ground ball?
Please be quick. I don't know how fast he is, but I know he's a pretty good athlete, and I was just hoping it was going to be bang bang.
What'd you think about the scoop from Freddie?
Freddie's pretty good. Freddie, I mean, he's got a Gold Glove for a reason, so I mean, he's a special player.
You've thought about this before in those type of situations where you're looking to make a pitch to get a double play. Was that the situation there?
Yeah. Anytime there's a guy on and you're trying to get out. So, I mean, double plays are your best friend, and you're trying to get something put on the ground to give our defense a chance.
Have you gotten better with the more times you've been out there? I know in the past you've been a guy that likes to pitch a lot, and has it helped you to be more effective pitching as much as you're pitching?
Oh yeah, I mean, I like pitching. I like when I'm hot, and whenever the phone rings and it's my name, it's you get the blood flowing, and it's what you want to do.
The biggest difference this month, just with the success you've had here the last few weeks?
Actually hitting my spots and not leaving pitches over the plate in bad locations to good hitters.
You're welcome, Tanner. Thank you for the time.
It's showtime tomorrow in Kansas City. Shohei Ohtani will make his 3rd start of the season on the mound for the Dodgers. We'll have a game preview coming up. Dodgers go for their 6th in a row Saturday with Shohei Ohtani taking the mound tomorrow in Kansas City, making his 3rd start of the year on the mound for the Dodgers. Went 1 inning in each of his first 2 starts. It's also going to be his first start, Jerry, on the road. So he's going to bat in the top of the 1st inning and then take the mound. Does that change his routine in any way to prepare for this outing?
I think it changes a little. I think he'll get warmed up in the bullpen a little earlier. That way allows him to get sometimes some rest before possibly leading off the game. He might be at 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I don't know. Probably lead off. Because if he gets 3rd, let's say he makes a 3rd out in that 1st, and he's got to hustle and pitch. So I think he's still going to leading off the game.
Well, the way he can just solve that is just hit another home run like he did, then come around, sit down, rest, and then be ready to go out there and pitch. So I wouldn't put it past him. I'm just saying he's Shohei Ohtani. But listen, he's been doing this. He knows what it takes. We've seen him out there before, so I'm just excited to see him out there. And hopefully, I think they're talking about him being able to go more than 1 innings as they're building up. So we'll see. We'll take whatever we can get.
Well, and tonight he started the game with a home run, and then we're finally getting our first chance, Jerry, to see the dual threat that is Shohei Ohtani. And it'd be great to see him lead off the game with a home run, then go pitch.
Yeah, this is what you need to do, Shohei. Okay, lead off the game with a home run, and then strike out the side in the 1st inning. Is that too much to ask?
He's asking too much. For Jerry, Nomar, and DV, I am John. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Pre-game, noon, Jerry. Don't be late.
2戦連発となる豪快な一発にスタンドも放送もめちゃくちゃ盛り上がってましたね。5回の値千金のタイムリースリーベースにロバーツ監督も形容する言葉が見当たらないと話すほど絶賛しておりました。そして明日は大谷選手が先発を予定しています。明日は何イニング投げてくれるか本当に楽しみですね。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。